Surely, yes.
Most definitely.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god! Cut. Well, I guess we didn't do that right.
$130K, here we come. Alright, you heard it here. When I get 130,000 followers, then we'll do karaoke. We're 1% of the way there.
Waiting for. Okay, how do I bark? Okay. Are you happy? Are you happy now? Huh? Are you happy?
Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, 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 yo. Ah, man, I don't know why my head's been hurting so much lately. Why head hurty? I don't know. I think I'm just a defective human being. But I've been getting like a lot of headaches lately. I woke up like so dehydrated. And then my room was so hot. Like hot and stuffy. So I was chugging water and I still felt so dehydrated despite it. And it just, I don't know, the feeling just would not go away. And then I went for a walk, chugged more water, took a shower, and I felt a little better. My head still hurts, but compared to earlier, it's way better. Like earlier, it was like really bad. Now it's just kind of like an ache, you know. Weird. Like I got one earlier this week because I drink caffeine, and then I got like, I don't know, withdrawals, I guess. It's like, oh, you drink caffeine? Well, let me give you a headache because you can drink caffeine again because we want more. But today it's like way after, so I don't know. I think it's just heat and dehydration. I think just because it's been getting kind of hot lately. So my room's just been like making me sweat and stuff. So maybe I gotta drink even more water than I drink. Man, got your fan. I don't have a fan. I broke my fan. How did I break it? It was, I think it was when I was moving everything. I I think I had it by my window or something, and I dropped it, and one of the blades kind of like cracked. So I super glued it back on, and it worked for a little bit, but then it fell off again. So I don't have a fan right now. I have like a little tiny one, like little, I don't know, AC fan, if you want to call it that. Like one that you put water in, and then makes a room like an AC, like blows like air like an AC. But it's like very small. It's like desk sized. So it's not really enough to like cool the whole room down. It's more like you blow it on you to cool you down on the spot, but it's not gonna cool down the room. So that's what I've been using lately, which it's enough for the moment, but once spring and summer hits, that thing's not gonna be doing anything. So I need to either super glue my old fan back or just go buy a new one. I'm trying not to spend right now because I have like a little vacation planned. I gotta be more stingy with my money spending. Having the opposite problem here. Too cold. Lucky you. Well, I guess too cold isn't good. Just hypothermia. Too cold doesn't give headaches though. To be fair though, both do drive up the electricity bill because you either have a fan blasting or you have a heater running from either or. But to be fair, out here, too cold just means a second blanket. Put on a hoodie or something. Ah, my hands are so tired. I haven't been playing a lot of fighting games lately. What part are you building today is paneling? I was gonna finish panel lining because I want to finish the wings. So I have like so many like wing pieces on my desk that are just in the way. So I just want to finish panel lining so I can just put it all together and move the model. Get rid of it so I can go display it and clear up some desk space. Turn on my lights, dark as hell in here. Okay. I got one more wing. Oh, I was gonna snap that little V thingy. One more wing. Maybe his head. I don't think I did his head. And his legs, or like it's mostly like his knees and a little bit of a shin. Oh well, we'll see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Keep clicking the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh. What did I disconnect? I don't know if you guys heard that. I never know if you guys can hear that doo-doo when things unplug. Okay, so the plan is finish this wing back here. Finish this wing. Maybe do his head and knees and shins. Right, then that's pretty much it. And then probably it for tonight. A little short stream. I don't think it should take me more than an hour to do everything. Doo-doo. Also super glued this back together. the hell keeps disconnecting? So blurry, but I glue this back together. What's going on, Eddie? Okay. Just creating a buffer from the blur. Are you diamond? No, master rank. What do you mean? Not you. Just realized I'm off camera. Like, why is it so damn bright? I'm trying to like. I've been configuring a new phone. What are you a fully dailiers up to? What's a fully dailier? What's going on, Noodle? Oh, you got a new phone. Are you one of those people who, like, every time there's a new iPhone, you have to buy it? It's like, oh, the iPhone 27's out. I know I just bought the iPhone 26 30 months ago, but let me buy the new one. I actually knew people like that. So ridiculous. I have a friend who always used to know his iPhone and Android. What the hell? Too broke to buy a new phone every time. Same. I buy a new phone when I absolutely need to. Like, my phone has to be like on the verge or already dead for me to get a new phone. Actually, it has to be dead, basically. That's the only time I've ever replaced my phone, is because the old phone like was just completely unusable. What's going on, Gamma? Multiple times a year. That's ridiculous. Like, what are you even like buying? Like, oh yeah, let me buy this new $1,500 phone just because the camera is slightly better. Like, what was wrong with your old camera? Like, are you really taking pictures that much that you care about that 1% camera increase to spend $1,500 like that? God forbid. Oh, they got a new Q-tip already. That too. But still, surely with that money, you can like go on a trip. You can do something else. There's so much you can do with that money. Like, do you really need to buy that new phone immediately? Probably go on trips too. I'm getting that ink on my nails. I have to like scratch it off. It's too thin for the Q-tip. Too long, I guess. I'm thinking Android sucks, but iPhones ain't got them foldable phones. I'm not a huge fan of iPhone. I just got one because literally for VTubing, just for my face tracking. That's literally the only reason about it. 'Cause it's like I'm gonna buy a new camera, and I need a new phone because my old phone doesn't work. So I was like, I'm just gonna get an iPhone because it's literally I need a new phone and I need a camera for streams. So it was literally two purchases in one. That's the only reason I got an iPhone. It's literally it. Because I was like, okay, I can either just get an Android and another camera on the side, but then you gotta spend all the extra money, or just buy the damn iPhone for the same price and have both in one. I do kind of regret it though, because like I do prefer having my stuff separate. So I like being able to just like, oh, I got a phone call or text or message or whatever. I can just look at my phone on the side. But if I'm streaming, it's like, oh, I'll never know if I have notifications. Am I getting choked? Exclamatory. Like even every photo. Wait, how easy it is to transfer everything from my phone. Oh yeah. Can't get rid of this little bit right here. It's gonna look. How have you been? Hey, how much glare you guys have? Oh, how bright is it? No, it's about hundreds, but assume it uses the same thing. Honestly, I don't even use my phone enough to care about what's better and not. It's like, oh, you can do this with this phone. And I'm like, oh, cool. Doesn't really matter to me. All I do is text and on rare occasions use social media or search a random question. It's like if you guys can, you guys can answer my Google questions and message people. I don't really care what kind of phone you are. Of having them mix each other and then everything got copied. Wow. Sound like ditto. Another game to play because right now I just have Stardew right now, which is cool. But I mean, I feel like I only have a couple more streams worth of things to do. So I just gotta get the stupid dinosaur egg. I gotta make mayo out of it. Um, oh yeah, and then spring's about to start, so I can get the stupid fish for the caviar, and I can't remember the other thing. But there's two things that are happening in spring, and then plus the dinosaur egg. And once I finish those three things, I finish the bundle, and I'm done with that. And then I don't really know what to do after that, which I assume is only take like a few streams. Play Yakuza. I actually did play Yakuza. I started with 0. Yeah, last year. I think it was last year. I played Zero, and I got up to the part with the eye patch guy when you start playing as him. I got up to there. I think I played a little bit past that, but I played it because my brother had the Game Pass, so I was playing it for free. But he doesn't have it anymore, so I stopped playing it. Yeah, because I fell off. I was been getting a lot of hate. Play Kazan, really why? I don't know what they did, but they did some like scummy practices with the new one. Can't remember exactly what they did, but they got a lot of hate. They've also like said that the quality's been going down every time they release a new one. The hell's Kazan though? Hired an actor who did terrible things in a game. They cut out trans characters. Like the remake the older game, and the stories haven't been the same. Guess some hope the fanbase will get it anyway. It's kind of like Pokemon does. Don't cancel me, but now that they're like so big, they kind of just they know they can do whatever they want, and anybody will buy it. Like, yeah, we can do whatever. Doesn't matter how bad the product is. We have our buyer base, which is like something that I've talked about before with like music. Some artists kind of get that complacent feeling where it's like, no matter what kind of music I make, no matter the quality, I have this like set amount of people who are gonna buy no matter what I release. So then they start making like bad music. And they know that people will buy it because of their name. Which is why you should never let people get comfortable with selling with their name, but with their actual product. Good luck with comp. Have y'all seen Winter Waves? I did. Well, just the screenshots. I don't know if there's video. Not sure what that is. It's the new versions. Pokemon, yeah. I don't know which starter I'll get. I'll probably get the water one. I've always been a water starter guy, but I just haven't liked the past 3 waters. But I might finally go back to water. Yeah, get the bro one probably. I need to look at their final evolutions before anything. I can see the lizard gecko thingy being on 2 legs though. I feel like if anything, the most of them will be no, because even if you look at Gen 1, Charizard and Blastoise are on 2 legs. Venusaur's on 4. Gen 2, Frolic and Typhlosion are on 2 legs. Meganium is on 4. Blaziken's on 2. Swampert's on 2. Sceptile's on 2. Gen 4, Torterra's on 4. Fernape's on 2. Empoleon's on 2. Gen 5, Samurot's on 4. Infernape's on 2. Oh, not Infernape. What the hell's his name? Embor. Embor's on 2. And is it? Wait, it's not Embor, is it? Oh, it is Embor, right? Tepig. And Superior. Superior's on 2, right? Well, Superior's on nothing because it has no legs. It's just a snake. And then Gen 6 is Greninja's on 2. I always forget Fennekin's Final Evolution. It's on 2. And is it Chestnut? Is Chestnut on that one? I can't remember. He's on 2. Or is that Gen 7? I can't even remember the order anymore. After like Gen 5. But I feel like they're all on 2 legs, except for like maybe one per gen is 4. So I feel like people who hate on 2 legs, you understand that most starters are 2-legged. I prefer 2 legs. Why is there so much shine today? Like, I feel like when I zoomed it in, it wasn't like that bad. It wasn't bad for you guys last time. Wow. I want to buy like a hand cam, like specifically for hand cams, like one of those little overhand projector looking things, cameras. I want one of those. Because this one is just like, I don't know, like the processing of the light is just really bad. I am using a webcam. So I'm saying, like, I just feel like this webcam isn't that great. And it's attached to like a little light strip base thingy. And that light is like too bright. So like the light is really bright and the camera is just bad at processing light. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the quality. At first I didn't really care because I would only do webcams like once a week or so. And now that's like half my streams. I want to switch it up. Fix it up. Speaking of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Released some like serialized cards, which basically like special edition cards. So just like imagine a Yu-Gi-Oh card, right? And so on the card, you know, it's like the art, the effects, etc., etc. On the bottom corner, it has like a little serial number. Would it be like 0 or not 0? Will it be like 1 out of 100, 33 out of 100, 69 out of 100? You know, like stuff like that. They're like releasing like special numbered cards with like special holofoil and all that stuff. And the set just released this weekend actually. And one of the serialized cards got sold for like a few $1,000s. People are saying like, oh, if somebody pulls number 69, that thing's gonna be worth a fortune. And I was like, damn. The main reason I stopped liking Yu-Gi-Oh is because it's fun, but the problem is it has what's called a power creep, where like whenever a new set comes out, whatever's in that new set is typically what's the meta. So it's like, oh, you got this meta deck. Okay, the next set came out, your deck's now dropped down to tier 2, and this new like these new cards are the new top tier now. Oh, next set came out, now that's the new top tier. Or this new set came out now, which has like a certain card that you need to add to your deck to be able to keep competing. But it's $100 and you need 3 of them, so good luck updating your deck. So it's just a constant like need to like keep up with the new sets. Like you have to if you want to compete. Constantly buy the new set. And from a collector's perspective, it's like, what's the point of buying this card if it's become obsolete in a couple months, you know? Best case scenario, it'll last a year with its value. But then it's gonna get reprinted or it's gonna become like weak comparatively. And that's always one of the things that turned me off about Yu-Gi-Oh. But like with these collector cards with numbers and stuff, like they're not even like meta. It's just nice art, cool cards and stuff like that. It just like it makes me want to like collect again, you know? Because I don't really care about the competitive aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. But I've always liked collecting cards. So I just feel like stuff like that makes me want to like, oh, I kind of want to buy a pack here and there now. I probably want to pull one, but at least it makes it a little exciting again. Let's go on beach. You think it's more old to make it stronger? No. Stuff it falls behind. They always constantly like updating with new effects to keep like advance the game. I think I need a new Q-tip. This thing is like worn out.
Say with your chest, Peach.
Say with your chest, bitch. Peach. I'm sorry. It came out of my
Say with
mouth.
your chest, bitch.
It just came out.
I was gonna say.
Fucking cold
I'm
my
drinking
soul,
this
bitch.
potion.
How's the repo? Are you still listening? I bet you. Yep. Try doing 2 solos. Rage quit. Solo? You tried doing a solo? Are you still listening thing as often as... Yeah, I don't know. Like, why I get it so much on PC. Like, when I'm on my phone and stuff. I don't get it, like, at all. But, like, here I get it, like, every, like, 45 minutes or something. It's ridiculous. Like, only here. I don't know why. I hate how bright it is for you guys. Anyway, yeah, so, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has these cards now that, like, they're bringing back old cards. And they're called overframes. Which, how do I explain this? They're basically out of their frame. Let's go on Melody. Like they come out of their frames. What do you mean? I have a card I can show you. Hold up, I'm just scared of this ink before it dries, and I'll show you a card. Yeah, let me grab a card real quick. Okay, so here's a card, right? I'm not reflective, this guys, but this is their frame, the square. An overframe, they're popping out of their frames. So they're coming out of their frames. Those are called overframes. It's like a new card rarity. So I'll show you an example. Mm. Stupid web piece, bruh. Piece of garbage. Um, you know what? Just to spite them, stupid web piece, I'm gonna screenshot and then crop it. I'll play that game. I'll be petty. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Kind of tiny, but I'll make it grow. Here's an example. Okay. See, here's the left is him with it. The left is in the frame, and then the right is him popping out of the frame. As you can see, has like a much more detail. Maybe the head pets, and that's like a new rarity, and that's better. Yeah, those are like rare. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool because they're bringing back like old monsters that with like cool art and popping out of the frame and nice hollow foil, and some of them have serial numbers on them, which gives them even more value. So they're basically doing things for collectors, which is like, okay, that's what I like. Because I don't want to play it competitively, but if I were to get into it, I would like to at least collect it for fun, you know? Just have nice, cool looking cards for fun. Stupid camera. Stand up. Why does it keep going back down? Okay, I'll be right back. Hello. Okay, refilled my water, got a new Q-tip, and use the restroom. Hello. You play Overwatch alone? Imagine playing Overwatch alone. Gonna be me. What's going on, Buns? How have you been? What's going on, Shitty? I was wondering if you're gonna be able to maintain your streak today. Never. Why not? Are you like one of those needy people? You're one of those people who like always needs to be with somebody. You're like one of those people who like as soon as they get out of a relationship, they have to jump into another relationship. Like they hate being single. Q, I think for the 13 months. Or wait, the 18 months. Oh boy. Now we wait 10 minutes for Halo to say, oh boy. It's 18. Says 13 here on OBS. This is Master Grade, it's on Corgi. OBS is lying, it's going to Kim. A year and 5 months. Yeah, it's a Master Grade, I'm just panel lining it. It's funny teasing her because I already know she's gonna like get upset that it's like it's longer.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, there it is. So you weren't serious? Well, I knew that it's like the streak, but on OBS it says less for some reason. Is your older brother's first master grade? My first master grade was, I think, Exia. Is it Exia? I don't know. I have to look at my purchase history and just go way back on my Amazon or something. Or no, I bought it in person, I think. I can't remember. It was around the same time I bought Exia and I bought RX 782. The what's the 2.0 version? That was one of the two. I bought them around the same time, but I can't remember which one was first. What's the MD master grade for the models? Machine gun, method gallon. That was a method gallon. Zoomed in today. Yeah, because every time I zoom it out, there's like more reflection. But I can like turn off the light. There we go. Yeah, almost 29 emotes. Okay, I think we got the lines on this one. Oh wait, no, I forgot this. Let's go on, Serenara. How have you been? There we go. We're having gunning wings for lunch. I think we have enough plastic in our diet. I chose to stick with high grades because more variety. High grades do have more things. I've never kit bashed though, but if I were to kit bash, it would definitely be high grades. I saw like a cool kit bash. I can't remember which models were used, but they made it to like look like Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. It looked so cool. So it was like green and it had like a dragon arm and everything. And I was like, damn, that's cool. I would kit bash just for that. Been alright. How's everything here? Things have been good. Just been getting a lot of headaches lately though. It's been annoying. I took 2 days off from streaming. I've rarely taken 2 days off. It's been annoying. Sriracha. I put that on everything. I think because I think, well, recently is because I drank caffeine for the first time in a long time. And whenever I drink caffeine, I get a headache the next couple of days. My body wants more. But today, I don't know why. Ah, shoot. I missed this. It wasn't even that much caffeine either. It was literally like a quarter can from a 200 milligram energy drink. So that's like 50 milligrams of caffeine. That's literally like a half cup of coffee. And that was enough to mess me up. So stupid. It's like, if you're an alcoholic and you take like a little quarter cup of beer, imagine getting like a hangover, like a withdrawal type of hangover the next day from that quarter cup. That's crazy. I prefer tea. I don't really like coffee. And then I searched it up, and then I don't know. People just say that like you probably have like hypersensitivity to caffeine. Which sucks. I must have just drink caffeine every day, and then I'll never feel the headaches, right? I remember when I used to drink pre-workout every single day. I felt so burnt out. So I would be always like, I'd wake up so like beat up the next day. Like I got hit over the head. Caffeine does make me sleepy. Caffeine doesn't wake me up, but it makes me jittery. Like my hands get all like kind of like shaky, and I get like this anxiety feeling in my chest. I'm just like, oh, like when you feel paranoid, like you get that like paranoid feeling. And I just feel like, oh. It's like I get sleepy, but like anxious. And then I'm just like, one hand I want to take like a power nap. On the other hand, I need to like do something to like get rid of this anxiety. So I just use it at the gym. I'm all like, yeah, it's weird. It's like a mix. It's like this anxiety that I need to like release. So I weight lift to get rid of it. But then I also want to take a nap. Drinking before anything starting. Yeah. So I already get like so nervous. My hands get like shaky and stuff. So with caffeine, I'm just like, ooh, GG's. I'm gonna be like throwing up. What's going on, right tool? Anyway, how have you guys been? I haven't spoken to you guys in days. I'm still traumatized from when I drink a whole can before school presentation. I've never drinked. I never had caffeine before school because I didn't start drinking caffeine until I was already an adult. Like after school type of adult. Let's go on Ash. Like I started drinking caffeine as like an adult, you know? I've like never been interested in caffeine. But I remember I used to I don't know if I ever said this, but I used to paint back in the day. Not like paint, but like, you know, paint like houses, fences, stuff like that. And I had to get up like 6 in the morning. But I've always been like a degen, so I'd stay up till like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So like sleeping like at 2 in the morning and then waking up at 6 in the morning, I was running on like 4 hours of sleep. So I would just chug like a Bang or a Rain energy drink, which had 300 milligrams. I just drink that and just zoom through work. Just running on pure caffeine. It was not good because then I'd be done. I'd go home, I'd crash and just take a nap, and I just paid well though. Eating spicy sushi bowl with chicken. I'll take some. I actually had poke yesterday. I love poke. I was up all night prepping for the station, and when I finally got to it, my heart was beating too fast, and I was sweating. Yeah, your heart starts like beating, and then sometimes I started like wanting to throw up. I'm tired. Don't want to get up yet. I have a concert tonight. Ooh, have fun at your concert. What genre? That's some sleep schedule. I got the job done. Don't even feel like going. Wait, why? It's not really a band you're interested in. Just buy it on a whim. I'd go even if sleepy. What's a lofty? Sounds familiar. I feel like Q brought up that name before. Is it like a Scandinavian singer or something? Let's go alone, just less excitement. So that's what you told me. Like the Spotify person. I remember you bringing up like Spotify the other day. Not the other day, but it's been months probably now. Yes, okay, it is that one. She's like, oh yeah, this is like really popular singer. She's like really popular. She's on Spotify, blah blah blah. I'm just like, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know anything about Spotify numbers. I don't know anything about any like even mainstream music. Okay. I remember. Icelandic. If you end up going, I'm sure she will, right? I feel like if you bought a concert ticket, you're not gonna want to waste the money. Well, maybe unless you like resell, I guess. Right, I always see one line that I forget. Like, okay, I'm done, and then I see a new line that I haven't finished. The time. Some people sell at the entrance. Isn't that like illegal? I don't know if that's illegal or not. Yeah, it is. And they always got like, well, like on TV and stuff, they always have like a little trench coat and little shades and a hat, so they're not identified. People often upset. Well, to be fair, they don't have any competition. They're sold out. I'm just annoyed with going there. If I'm already there, then I'm definitely going. With going there, oh, like the trip to get there. You have a lot of like, what's the word? Like a lot of commuting. You have to commute a lot. Yo, what's going on, Rohan? That is often like one of my biggest deterrents for doing anything. Like people can bring up like, oh, you get, like I remember like I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been a year or two, but I had friends who were like, oh, let's go to the arcade. But like the arcade was like, I don't know, an hour or two away, and I'm just like, I really want to go to the arcade. I'm not down to drive for almost 2 hours. You have to go to Amsterdam, damn Amsterdam. You have to walk around Amsterdam. I've never been there. Then I'm just like, I don't want to deal with a 2 hour drive there. We ended up going, but I just kind of like, and then on the way back, I'm just like, I'm so tired. I don't want to drive back. Literally driving is like my biggest thing that makes me not want to like do something, no matter how amazing it is. That's kind of definitely been. There's a yapping.
And for the most part,
The hell game is that?
understand you for the most part.
The entire time could not understand a single thing.
Fuck, man.
Ditto, you were so convincing.
It's gonna be CX. Welcome in. It's gonna lovely girly. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. We're just basically drawing panel linings on the model so that the lines are more defined. If anybody needs to run go prioritize stuff, if you want to hang out, appreciate it. Just welcome. Everybody's good friends. For anybody who wants to come and join the community, everybody's welcome. Go give Devil some love. You had a nice stream. How's the yaps? How have you been? We're just talking about, I don't know what the hell we're talking about. What were we talking about? Oh, commuting. Yeah, like you can present me like the most amazing day ever. You could be like, oh, we're gonna have your favorite food, your favorite entertainment, your favorite people. You get a free Zeki figure, all these amazing things. And I'm just like, oh, all these things sound cool. But you gotta go drive to this place that's 3 hours away. I'm like, oh, anybody can mail me that stuff? 2 hours away. So they're thinking like, well, you are in the trenches.
Devil Moonshine is rating us with a party of 8.
Yeah. I don't know, anything longer than like 30 minutes is almost a deal breaker to me. An hour, if I'm like really wanting to. More than an hour, I'm like, damn, you gotta really sell your soul to me to like really convince me. I don't drive, so it's train life and it's tough. I drive and I get anxiety when I drive. Well, when I drive like busy places. Like if it's like really busy, really packed. Like if I'm driving to like LA and stuff, I get like anxiety. So like, oh yeah, you gotta drive through LA and all this and that. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that anxiety for 3 hours. I'd rather stay in my little half-hour circle. But if I were to like take public transportation, I feel like I wouldn't have to deal with the anxiety. But then again, there'd be a different type of anxiety because crazy people ride the bus, so I'd worry about getting shanked. I was literally in the middle of the huge city. What do you mean trenches? Trenches as in you can't drive yourself. Yeah, you have to drive 2 hours to go places, so yeah, you just got used to it. I hate walking to school back in the day. I missed the bus. School. Morning or afternoon? I used to walk to school, but I used to always be late to school, so yeah. I used to hate being done with school. I'm like, I gotta walk home. I just want to go home and play my video game. It took me 1.5 hours to get to school, but I lived in a huge city. Screw that. Basically the projects. What's going on, YN? How have you been? TBF, just sitting on the bus for an hour with headphones and just relaxing. It's such a vibe. Yeah, but I feel like with that hour. Shazoo! Follow BCX. Welcome in. Appreciate it. I would rather be near somewhere, and then I would have that 1 hour to just be at home with my headphones listening to music in the comfort of my room. You know? Which is why I'd rather go places that are within reasonable distance. Like if my, like let's say I got into a school and it was 1.5 hours away from me, I would not be getting into that school. You know what I mean? I would be relocating to be next to that school or not even applying to that school. Screw that. I'm not going to be driving 1.5 hours or riding the bus for 1.5 hours every single day. Screw that. Screw that. Why is this one upside down? How do you do this? Like this? There we go. Okay. The wings, I think. You took an hour bus drive. Screw that. You take the bus. I would never. I would have to like live near the place. Or it would have to be like a once in a while type trip. Like if I
Thank
had
you
class.
for the follow BCX_13.
If I had classes once a week, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll suck it up. I'll do the 1.5 hour drive once a week. Every day or multiple times a week, I'm good. I hella people though, because there was always a homeless person sitting next to me. And then they'll just like grab your hair and just be like, just breathing in your hair smell. Remember in high school, never canceled school because of the blizzard one time and can't see stuff back in my day. I've never been in a blizzard. This one's not pre-made, but I made it back like a while back. But I just decided to like detail it. Just so the wings look more detailed. I take 1 hour bus to school over 25 minutes of walking to school. I think I'd rather walk 25 minutes. 25 minutes isn't that bad. Because I already walk like half hour a day. So walking 25 minutes there with my headphones, listen to music or a podcast or whatever, it's not really a big deal to me. One guy talked to me and he was asking me if I was in college and he smelled like pee. He tried touching my shoulder. Maybe he needed a pee. And we were his comfort. You're helping him hold it in. How you been? I've been good. How do you think I've been good? I think so. I don't know what I've been feeling. I've been up and down. Have you ever been like in the bus when something crazy happened? Like a fight? Some sort of threat of some sort? Bring an air freshener and spray it at them. Or even just in general, have you guys ever just been in the vicinity of something crazy happening? I remember I was in school, but I was in middle school. And then my high school, or what? No, maybe I was in high school. Can't remember. No, I think I was in high school. And then someone near the area had like a gun. They didn't actually go on the premises, but they're just like in the city area. They're like, oh, gotta be careful that they don't come onto the school. So we had to do one of those like lock the rooms and hide under the desk situations. But luckily the guy didn't actually like, go onto the school property, but he was just like, you know, in the area. She thought my what? That's like scary to think about how like your life can be taken from you just because someone is crazy and you literally did nothing wrong in your life. You just wrong place at the wrong time. It's just like crazy to think about. Same with like driving. You could be like the perfect driver and you just have some crazy person driving, ram into you and you just die and you're like, oh, okay, well, I got punished for doing everything right. Cool. Ain't that something? You could literally be obeying the law, walking, crossing the street with the street light perfectly on point, and someone would just zoom by on a red light, hit you, and take you out. And you did absolutely nothing wrong. You crossed when you're supposed to cross, live your life how you're supposed to live it, and you still got it taken from you. Can you imagine that? Life be fickle. Ox was running around on the playground, broke some cars, but no. Ox? What the heck? That's definitely non-American. Tell me you're not American without telling me you're not American. Okay, I need the light for this part. Trying to make the day a bit more exciting. Yeah, you like chaos. Nobody gets hurt from that shit. You're like, I need chaos in my life. The more death, the better. For my amusement. I was just trying to mind my business, listen to music, and drown it out. Without clothing, the heck? Is it like streaking? I love watching gore. What's wrong with a little gore? Oh, nah. I was standing on the metro when a man took his arms and cornered me within them, although it was barely any people in there. To push him to not stand there. Wait, what? Standing on the metro, took his arms, cornered me within them. So like, he put his arms around you, like around you, and you're in between both of them. Like, how's that? Arms on the wall. So yeah, like that. It's like I said, it's like this. With arms like that, and you're like in the middle. I can't spread it obviously because you guys won't be able to see it, but how'd you push him? You're just like, ah. What's going on? How to say your name? Japizme? Just sigh me. Welcome in. JP, sign. JP, Japies me. Welcome in. Probably didn't see that. Alright, JP is me. Ah. I was nowhere near. I thought he was making a mistake first, so it froze, but then I was like, oh nah, and pushed this arm. And was he like looking directly at you? He looked at my phone. Looked at your phone? What do you mean? Most people don't get it. I feel a little better about my dumbness. I wanted to see if you had games on your phone. What do you mean he just looked at your phone? Like he grabbed your phone and looked at it? Like what do you mean looked at your phone? Okay, you've got the knee lines. See his lines still more prominent now. I think 2 people have gotten it, and one of them was a known linguistics freak. I'm gonna become a linguistic freak. I love Endless Worlds so much. I need to get back into building gun plot. I don't even watch Gundam. I just like building them. Yeah, I definitely like building more than I watch. That's not to say I don't like watching it, but I'm so bad at like finishing. But I just like I like to build, so like the models themselves. It's not mad, man. I remember back in grade 5, Cherry Trucker ended up not alive, and it's my cousin. Poor him, and I miss some peace to your cousin. I want to say leaving feels like breakup. However, I must play the nightmares calling me goodbye. Have fun. Don't fall for the nightmare or whatever the objective is. Have you had a nightmare lately? I don't think so. Not that I can remember, at least. Have I? Have you? Not that I can think of. Like, part of me feels like I remembered like some sort of sleep paralysis or something semi recently, but nothing's like sticking in my memory. What the flamethrower? What's going on, bunny? Give me the shriek. Oh my god, every time I think I'm done, I see a new line. Okay, these might be the last lines, maybe? Maybe? Possibly? I didn't share loud, but it's almost midnight where I am. Have yourself to bed. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Forever last. Well, for this model, yeah. And then no more panel lining until we finish the perfect grade model. So once we're done building the perfect grade, we're not done with it. I still gotta panel line it. So even when we're done with it, it's still gonna take a few streams to get all the lines. The realistic 2D lining. Well, the thing is, that's more than lining. I'd have to like shade it, you know, add shading and stuff like that. We figure about building these after I'm done so much. It definitely is time consuming and a little tedious. And I'm never like 100% happy with it. Okay. Okay, with the little lines. I think that's everything. Oh, I think I still need to do the head. But see. I guess I'll do the stupid head. I don't want to break this, so let me take that off. Forgot about the head. Alright, you get like a little tiny thing, like a little container of water, so I just like dip the Q-tip. Kind of like, so I can have one side like for the dry, to like dry rub it, and another one to like wet wipe it, like the smears and stuff. Yeah, I need to get like a little shot glass or something. Just to, like clear the smears of the geophysics. This thing's kind of loose. It keeps moving, so it's smeared all over the place. Started to see like where the little details are. What was the shot glass for? For like, I was saying that I need something to like dip the Q-tip so I can like wet one side and kind of like wet wipe it, like the smears. This instrument always reminds me of like Mega Man style song. IG. What's going on, Bubbles? How have you been? Okay, I think we're done with the head. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's very subtle, but it's like little line details. Here, here, here. Oh, heads. I think we're good. Like only the blue probably is like it's missing lines, but it's so dark that you can't even see the lines, so it's like a waste of ink. Now I just gotta it's all blurry now. I just gotta put all the petals or feathers or whatever back onto the wings. Look at all these. I gotta connect them. Right here. But I'll probably do it off stream because that's gonna be annoying. It's not Aki. Look at the comparison of this guy to this the perfect grade one. It's going on, Hinata. You just see like the comparison in the size. It's crazy. Bum, bum. So there's beer in real grade is pretty well. Oh, that's true. Uh, real grade is 1/144. This is 1/100, and then perfect grade is 160. So that make it over twice as big. Do you like anime or something? I do. It's been a minute since I've watched any anime though. I think the only anime I've watched in the past, like new anime that I've watched the past 2 years, probably like Down That On. That's literally the only thing I've watched. Besides like like One Piece and stuff. Like ongoing things. My room is way hot, and I know my room's super hot too. Why are you an anime watcher? Room is cold and a bit hot. My room is so hot. It's been so hot these past couple days. Like, well, it hasn't been that hot outside, but like my room has been really hot. It's been annoying. Which has not been helping my headaches. Wait, boo. Might be having a heat flash, really. Like the weather's been picking up a little bit, but it's gonna cool down finally, so. Well, they say it's gonna be cooling down soon, so hopefully. Hope you feel cooler. Wow, I say I'm not cool. Can't believe it. Call me a loser. I see how it is. I see. My room has been cold since I moved in my parents' house. Do you prefer the cold? Love your wings, thank you. What's going on, Spooky? Hope you'll clear soon, all you hotties. So hot in here, I swear it feels like I'm slow cooking. Yeah, my room's been so nasty, but I have to close the window for stream, because then you guys will hear all the cars and stuff driving. You guys will hear the zoom and all that stuff. It's literally always happens, so I just close my window and die. Which is why it's so hard to stream during the summer. Can I get a shout out for Spooky? Goose.
He's marked. Break that shield.
Yeah, I gotta break the shield first. I'm stuck.
Dude.
Got him.
Get in
Down
there.
here.
Come here.
Oh my, this guy's just chasing with
Come
the ult,
here.
bro.
You can.
There's so much comedy. Oh my god. That's funny.
So what you guys got going on for the weekend? I just have the gym and sleep and hopefully no headache and then stream. Just to sleep. Well, your weekend is already ending, to be fair. It's your last day right now. Don't have much planned. I should go to your store, but I really don't want to. I hate grocery shopping. It's always like, how do I explain this? Like you, or at least me, I feel like I get less every time. I'm like, okay, I just need to get the bare necessities. And then you spend and you're like, damn, I really had to spend this much just to live. Why do I gotta spend so much just to eat? What do you mean? Bruh, I got like barely enough food. I got the bare minimum food to eat. Have a nice one, Hinata. Thanks for stopping by. I always get tempted at the store. I don't buy snacks. I always just buy like the bare minimum of what I need, you know, like eggs and meats, instant noodles and stuff like that. Stuff that would just get the job done. Gotta start going after dinner. You should, but you don't eat dinner, so you'd never go. Only about snacks, yeah, of course. Hee hee hee. It's not funny. Nobody's laughing. I do eat dinner just early, yeah. It's called breakfast. Breakfast isn't dinner. Give me the stuff here. Such sensory overload for me. There's people everywhere blocking the house with no. I hate that. Lights are way too bright. It's always loud for some reason. Like, I hate when I'm like in a store and there's people like in the middle of the aisle. I legit I'll walk to the next aisle. Like, screw that. I refuse to walk down an aisle with people blocking. So I'll walk to the next aisle and there's someone's there. I just keep going. I keep going until there's an open aisle, and then I go through. Ow. Name of the love. And they're always blocking the way. It's like, can you at least stick to one half of the aisle so I can walk by you? Instead of you walking in the middle and I gotta like awkwardly kind of like hint that I'm walking through and you need to move aside. So angry. That's just my resting face. Angry looking man. Get love, loser. I don't know if I want to now. I don't know if I want love. I want to be hated. I want to be feared, not. Well, wait, what was it? Respected versus loved? I think that's what it was. I'd rather be respected than loved. Just kidding. Or am I? How would one person? I'm sure grocery shopping would be easier. I'm missing for grocery stores. I used to go. I always do my grocery shopping at night, like 9 p.m. Because that's when it's like the least traffic. I can go in there and it'll be like very little people in there. So the lines are like short, the aisles are mostly clear, not clogged up, and I can just grab what I need without having to like worry about other people being in the way. Go 2, 3 p.m. Screw that, that's like the worst time. Like noon to 6 p.m. is like the worst. Oh, if you go during the weekday, I guess it makes sense. I'm talking about like the weekend. Well, I guess I go sometimes in the weekday too. Because 2 to 3 p.m., I feel like people are getting out of schools. So there are a lot of like stay-at-home parents who do shopping before like they pick up their kids or whatever. So they like, there's like a lot of people shopping, or even people with like little kids that aren't even in school yet, or they got out of school early or whatever. 2 to 3 is like really clogged for me. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there's no like 24-hour. I think they like stopped it around COVID. So I remember even my grocery store would like be open really late. Like I remember me and my friends, so my friend used to live next to a grocery shop. And, you know, on the weekends we'd have drinks. So if we ever got like, oh, we can't drive anywhere, we can't drive to like a fast food place, let's go to the grocery shop and buy a frozen pizza or frozen nuggets or whatever, burger patties, and make some burgers. We'd go to the grocery shop like at midnight and we just walk there and stock up. But then after like COVID, they started closing like 10 p.m. or something. It's like, oh, well, rest in peace to that. Rest in peace to the midnight munchies. So that's up. Well, gas stations, yeah. Gas stations are an exception. I'm used to seeing it as convenience store. Yeah, it's like a gas station, but I guess technically it's both. My job doesn't officially close the store until like 2 a.m. Opens 2 hours later at 4, so I think so. In like 20. No, I never understood that, because I know there's like also like gyms and stuff like that where they like, oh yeah, we close at like midnight, 2 in the morning, whatever, and then open like 4 a.m., 6 a.m. or whatever, like a couple hours later. It's like, well, like, Why is it closed for those 2 hours? I'm sure somebody's working during those 2 hours, maybe cleaning or prepping to open. So if someone's already there, why can't members just go in stocking? I guess for like stores, yeah, but I mean like the gym. Like, why was the gym closed for like 2 hours? Or 4 at most. If nobody's working, then I guess that makes sense. Because like you want a gap for nobody to work, I guess. Make the unexpected expected, I guess. We've got a restaurant, it's always clean. Working at night like this is spooky. I've never... Yeah, no, I've never worked a night shift. I worked into the night, but I never worked the night shift. Like, I've worked... I remember once I worked... So one of my first jobs, I worked... I can't remember my exact hours, but it was like... what the hell time was it? Like... It was 9 hours or so, but I don't remember what time it was. It was like maybe like 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m. or so. 6:30 because of lunch, I guess. But I remember once we worked and it was like, I want to say 11 p.m. or so. So we worked like many hours. We were really like over 12 hours at that point. And I was like, my feet were cramping. And I was like, bruh, I got class tomorrow morning. I literally got to go home, take a shower, do 1 hour of homework, and hope that I do as much as I can in that 1 hour. Go to sleep and be up by 6 in the morning to go to class. Because I used to go to class in the morning before work. Or I had class at 8 a.m. till 10. So maybe I had work at 10:30. So it was 10:30 to like, it's past 12 hours, so it was like 11 something. It was annoying. I don't remember the exact hours. I'm just like spitballing hours. I can't remember. But it was not fun. I cannot look like another person mornings. I have resting pee face so bad. The nights that I know because the walk part of the restaurant closed down and only breathe through at 10:30 or 11-ish. The walk-in part of the restaurant closed down. Okay. Felt so good when I started uni and quit my job to focus on school. Worked all of high school. Yeah, working while going to school is like not fun. It's fun because you're like, oh, I got money. But then you have no free time. You wake up, go to school, then after school, go to work, go home, do homework, shower, whatever, eat dinner, and go to sleep and repeat. And you literally have no life. And a little bit of free time you do have, you're too tired to do anything. It's stressful. Spend on what? I just put in my savings account, which helps me. Helps me during the rough days. Clever. I had to. Always gotta be prepped for the rainy days. Clothing, makeup, food, drink, and getting cars are true. I did actually use my money. Wait, what the hell? How did I get a hat? What did I press? Let's get a hat. It's not Christmas. There we go. I put some into a savings account that I can't get a hold of, or just anything, so I got money stuck. It's called my savings account, but I've had to touch it for bills and stuff. Unfortunately. Okay, we need to end. It's getting late. I'm sleepy. I gotta get up for the gym. Bum, bum, bum. Doesn't let you touch it, sadly. So what the hell? It's just not even your money then. Unless you buy an apartment. Aren't you in an apartment? What do you mean? Or does it have to be a specific apartment? What do you mean? Why would you like? Why would you lock your money behind a specific paywall instead of just putting it in a separate account and just not thinking about it and only use your real account? Why would you like paywall yourself? I thought I'd buy an apartment here, okay? But like, even if you thought so, you should. That's like, okay, it's like having $100 bill and then buying a Steam gift card for $100 instead of just keeping the $100 bill in like a hidden stash. And now you're like, okay, now I have to buy something on Steam instead of like, you know, buying $20 on Steam and then $20 on, you know, whatever other place, you know, food. You lose 1,200. See, like, why would you do that? Like, why would you purposely nerf yourself like that? That doesn't sound smart. It doesn't sound smart. It's a common investment as a teen. Well, now we know why it's for teens, because your brain isn't developed yet. But like, what's the difference in just having it in your bank as opposed to like a restricted access when it's your money regardless? Like, what's the difference in just having the money, you know, and not touching it? You don't pay taxes on it. I don't pay taxes on money in my bank account. I pay taxes on money I earn, but not for the money already in my bank account. Wait, what do you mean? Get a tax cut. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just spend a little bit extra on my taxes and be able to touch my money freely. Lillard. Let's raid. I'll be back probably tomorrow. I know I'm a sheep, okay? I do what others do. I know. I've learned. What do you mean? You're a trendy person. It's fine. I've come to learn that. But I'll be back tomorrow if you guys want to hang out. So soon to see you. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your weekend. Eat well, sleep well, hydrate, take meds if you need to. Join the Discord if you want to come by and hang out. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Smart if you buy here, okay? Yeah. Are you trying to convince me or you?